That's an old Midori left over. I still call these diaries. I call them diaries. Planner. That's how I plan. That's pretty much how I plan. I scribble all over it. Chicken feet scribbles. That's it. That's how it looks like. I bought this from a reseller on Etsy because I couldn't figure out, for the life of me, I could not figure out the Hobonichi website until recently. And by then I purchased this already. I tried 4 or 5 times and then I gave up and then I purchased this. I should have just waited, but I really like this particular one, and I thought, well, I paid 20% more to get this one, and then after this was ordered, I finally figured out how to navigate myself around the Hobonichi 2020 official website, and I ordered some more, and so that haul is coming up. I will make a video and post and share. This one here, I didn't realize it was an antique, and when I found out, it was a reproduction of an antique drawing, botanical drawing from the 1800s. I sort of thought, well, that explains that, because some of you may know that I'm very drawn to old things, to antiquities. This is November 10th there, you can see 1887. And then it has it's the name Kawaguchi. There is a little card explaining a little bit about this art, which I will read out to you in a little bit. I just want to show you the surface of this book, of this planner. It feels to me a little bit like canvas, and I quite like it. I like it very much. So the little card here says, so it came with this one here. I think it's a little pocket that I could put here at some stage, maybe not now. It has this one here. Again, I don't know how to read that, but I think that's just explaining how what's what and what's where. So I'll put that. You can open that. Okay, 180 degrees, and see how you. That's cute. And that I will have to investigate what that is. Yeah, I'm not. Anyway, and then this one here. It says about the botanist Tomitaro Makino, born on April 24th, 1862 in present-day Sakawa town, not Sakagawa, Sakawa, Kochi Prefecture, raised in the rich natural surroundings of Tosa. He began to study botany independently as a child, moved to Tokyo, and devoted himself to research through the Department of Botany at Tokyo University's Faculty of Science. Founded the Botanical magazine with a close friend in 1887, and collaborated together to publish the discovery of flowering plant Yamatogusa, collected over 400,000 specimens during his 94 years, and named over 1,500 discovered species, known as the father of Japanese botany. Tomitaro Makino. Yeah, so that is my first Hobonichi, and I have the standard A6 coming with a variety of covers. Those covers that you will see, it isn't at all my typical aesthetic, because a friend of mine saw it and said, that's not you. this is more my speed for sure, the leather cover in this. Sorry, I have to pause and cough there. But it is really its own thing, isn't it? The Hobonichi world is like getting sucked into a parallel universe, and it's quite fascinating. So I found myself ordering all these covers that's very, I don't know, bright and colorful. Some of them are very, very subdued. So I can put that in here. Right, so this cover I think is called Buck, and this is the sort of cover, sort of leather that if you bend it a little bit, you see that it changed in color. Color becomes quite lighter. Becomes quite lighter here as well as as you move it around, as you bend it, it changes color. There's a name for it. And with $5 more, you can put your initials down here, and I just put my nickname down there instead of initials because my initials don't work out to be, it doesn't work out very nicely together. And so I am still using a portion of this here. It makes me feel quite guilty wearing it in such a functional, rough way like this, because these papers are so beautiful. This one as well, from what I heard. And then instead of throwing this away, I feel like I need to keep them. And in this instance, these ones are kept because it was from a period of my life where it's quite significant, historically speaking, personally speaking, so I don't mind keeping them. But for 2020, I must say I am a little anxious whether this is going to be way too nice for what I essentially will be using it for. I have a funny feeling that I am going to resort back to my rudimentary notebook like this one here for note takings. This is from MUJI, as you can see here. That's $3, $4 Singapore dollars. And the difficulty with that, of course, is you can't, as my friend will say, you can't organize a piss up in a brewery. Is that the term? Yeah. So you can't really organize anything in this. But I will talk a bit more about the variety of formats of planning and journalings and travel scrapbooking that I have done throughout my life in a separate video. So for now, stay tuned for my Hobonichi haul, and that's my Hobonichi setup for the moment. 2020 weeks.